And staying in Stevenson County for a developing story, the sheriff's office confirms a man drowned at Lake Leaquina. 65-year-old Miles Patrick of Freeport was swimming outside of the designated swim area trying to get a remote-controlled boat. Bystanders told police he had gone underwater and had not resurfaced. Shortly after, police found him underwater. He was brought to shore by bystanders in their kayaks. The Stevenson County Sheriff's Office extends their deepest condolences to his friends and family. And right now we're looking into what measures can be taken to prevent similar tragedies from ever happening. Our 13WRX's Dylan Valencia is walking us through what experts suggest to do to stay safe in the water. Good morning, Dylan. I know summer is a time to have so much fun with friends and family, but what are officials saying to keep us safe?
Yeah, that's right, Manuel. With these hot summer months, we're in the middle of it. You want to go out with the family on the boat to have a great afternoon, and sometimes you don't even think about a tragedy occurring, but officials are warning how quickly one can happen.
The river is completely different than a lake. There's a constant current that's moving, that moves pretty quick. There are undercurrents that you go in certain areas, you could potentially be pulled under, and you could, there's a potential to get lodged underneath a log or something that's floating under the water, or a large boulder or rock that's in the water. So there's a lot of potential dangers out there that people need to be aware of and keep their eye out for.
The most basic piece of advice is awareness. It sounds simple, but often leads to simple mistakes. Some other tips for boating include not forgetting that you've pulled the anchor, or even wearing bright colored swim attire can all make a difference. And finally, knowing that not everyone else thinks the same way you do. But even lakes can be incredibly dangerous, like we just saw. Stevenson County Sheriff also shared some tips, including studying your area before you go out for water activities, and consider the depth of the water and current, but also know what your body can handle and know what you're capable of. Consider the dangers that may exist. Something as simple as dehydration can even impact your ability to swim.
It only takes a split second before something tragic to happen. Understanding your body and saying when to say when. I've had enough of the heat. I've had enough of the water. No, I'm not going to go over to that area because I'm not familiar with it. Those are things that each person's going to have to do individually. And, if we can get a message out there, just don't do things that are going to put you in risk or your friends in risk. That's the bottom line.
These are just some simple tips that can save our lives. And even if you're riding a boat, you might think, oh, I don't want to wear a life jacket. I'm not going to swim. But just having that life jacket is incredibly important. We'll have more of these tips on our website, WREX.com. For now in Rockford, I'm Dylan Valencia with 13WREX.